own truth. And the Senate President is allowed to counter that. It all started on the 8th of December, 2023, which was a day before his birthday and my birthday. We are birthday mates. We were all in Akwa Ibom because he had a big fanfare in the stadium. Myself, my husband, and a few of his close friends, we went to Akwa Ibom. And at first, we were at Ikot Ekpene. We were in his house in Ikot Ekpene. Then we all moved to his house in Uyo, which was about 8 p.m. And he held my hand and said he wanted to show me around his house. My husband was walking behind us, just 3 of us. We're walking around from room to room. He showed me the beautiful interior. This was done by this, by that, this designer here, he bought this from us. Like, oh, it's beautiful. And then I noticed that he hastened his pace while still holding my hand. And my husband was behind, still on his phone, but he was catching up whenever he could. And then he got to this particular sitting room, and he said, "Do you like my house?" I said, "Of course, sir. Every room, beautiful, nice interior, quality taste." He said, "Now that you're a senator, I'm going to create a time for us to come spend quality moments here. You will enjoy it." At that point, I just pulled away, and I was like, I don't really understand what exactly that meant. But then my husband now, when I turned around, I saw my husband was already near me, and the way my husband looked at me and looked at him, I was beginning to wonder, did he hear part of that inciting statements or not? And then the Senate President, too, I saw that he also had that thought, like, did my husband hear the invitation to treat or not? So then the Senate President now said, "Oh, by the way, let me show you my chapel." He has a chapel in his house as well. So when we were going to the chapel, you know, we walked in silence and all. So that evening, before we left the Senate President's house at about 11 midnight to the 4 points in Ikot Ekpene. And my husband asked me, "Natasha, what did the Senate President whisper to you? What's he telling you?" I thought, should I tell him that he was speaking about bringing me in here at a special time for us to have a good time? Or should I just kill it there, wrap it as if there was nothing? Because tomorrow was a big day. I know how much my husband adores the Senate President. He loves him as a brother. My husband would do anything to support him. So I told my husband, nothing. I can't remember what I created, but I just gave him some words to manage, to mask what was said. After, when we laid in bed, I lay to my right, and my husband wrapped his arms around me, and he said, "My love, you know you can't tell me anything. What did the Senate President tell you?" Again, I was like, "Don't you believe me?" I said, "Nothing. Nothing. Moreover, it's my birthday in a few minutes. Let's just be happy." Then my husband told me he doesn't want to see me travel out of the country alone, and I should not go to the Senate President's house because he has a guest house where many senators do go there, you know, after office to like get approvals and all that.
All right, so we all listened to what Senator Natasha has said and the allegation of the Senate President making advances towards her and her refusing the advances, that this might be the reason why Akpabio have been poking her in the house, and then Akpabio have been trying so hard to frustrate her. So basically, that's what I understood by everything. Now, here's the thing, right? If Akpabio did that, that is wrong. You understand? Because it's interfering with the progress of the country by maybe distracting her or maybe poking her. 100. Mio, I still think this is personal and they should figure it out. Now, for Senator Natasha, the one they wait for, now make you just bring allegation of say, okay, yes, in mismanage funds, in divert funds, you know, what did they use senatorial house do? They think they fraud Nigeria, when do they make Nigeria grow? Once you just start down one like this, now me go first enter line for protest. So that Babi go come out. You understand? But for now, it's still personal matter, right? Which I think people should still resolve. I saw the lawsuit, defamation and all that. Here's what I think, yeah? The lawsuit will not fly. The lawsuit will not fly. Not because I don't think the law does not work, but because of his position, yeah? Now you know how they don't defame you. Now you know how they don't spoil your name, 100. Me, I did bias on this matter, and I'm biased because I did on your side, while I see the face reality, right? That defamation suit of 100 and how many billion they say they won't put say, you know go fly. That's the Senate President, you know go fly. But then again, I beg, Senator Natasha, me I dey pray. Say as you dey talk all these things, you could just talk, say Akpabio collect so thing, Akpabio do so thing, Akpabio, now big protest go follow am o. Akpabio must go with that o. Because get one or two things where Akpabio they do, you know, where we not really like, but we just need one thing where go make us stand. You understand? But for now, saying one knock you, all those ones, you know, yes. He's your husband's friend, according to what I heard. He's your husband's friend. You're not supposed to do that because why you go on knock your guy man wife? You understand? But you know one thing about people who get money. Now then they start a lot of crazy things because you see all these agege, all this sleeping with Pekin, or with small children and all that. It started with a bored rich man. So maybe if the allegations are true, maybe Akpabio was bored. Do you understand? And again, don't be say you the accuser and say he do forceful entry on you. He seek your consent. You understand? He won't parole you, but it was disrespectful. Because it's now becoming like, okay, like say Akpabio, they like using office, they oppress or take advantage of women, which is very, very wrong. That should not be coming from the office of the Senate President. Akpabio, that's, if you did all these things that Senator Natasha is accusing you of, it's an embarrassment to Nigeria as a whole. But please, Senator Natasha, I pray, make you just establish, say, bam, see what this man they do and make Nigeria know they grow. Oh boy, men don't enter shit with that now. By then, they go learn, and they will learn in the hard way. We now waiting to promote Nigeria. We know we are patriotic citizens, and that's it. This and that, don't play.